If you are watching this right now, take a breath. Just one slow breath. Because before your feet even touched the floor this morning, before you checked your phone, before the weight of today tried to climb onto your shoulders, God was already awake. He was already thinking about you, and He brought you to this moment, right here, right now, for a reason. Maybe you woke up tired in a way that sleep didn't fix. Maybe your mind started running before your eyes even opened, running through the bills, the diagnosis, the argument that hasn't healed, the job that feels shaky, the child you're worried about, the dream that feels like it's taking forever to come true. Maybe you don't even know exactly what's wrong. You just feel heavy. You just feel behind. You just feel like you're carrying something you were never meant to carry alone. If that's you, I want you to stop scrolling. Stop rushing. Stop trying to figure it all out in your own strength. For the next few minutes, you are not alone with your thoughts anymore. You are in the presence of the God who never sleeps, who never looks away from you, and who is inviting you, right now, this morning, into a breakthrough. So let's not just read words, let's meet with Him. Father, before I ask you for anything today, I want to thank you. Thank you for this morning. Thank you for the breath in my lungs, for the heartbeat I didn't have to remind myself to keep going. Thank you that I woke up on this side of eternity, with another chance, another page, another day that you have already prepared for me. Thank you for the roof over my head. Thank you for the people who love me, even the ones I forget to thank enough. Thank you for the meals I didn't have to worry about finding. Thank you for every prayer you already answered that I never even noticed. The accident I didn't get into. The argument that didn't escalate. The door that quietly closed because you were protecting me from something I couldn't see. Lord, so much of what I have is because you have been faithful even when I wasn't paying attention. So this morning, before my requests, before my worries, before my list of needs, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for who you are. Thank you that you are good, even on the hard days. Thank you that your mercy did not run out on me overnight. It is new again this morning, just like it was yesterday, just like it will be tomorrow. I worship you not because everything in my life is perfect, but because you are. And now, Father, I bring you this day. All of it. I surrender my plans to you because I know your plans for me are better than anything I could design on my own. I surrender my schedule, my to-do list, my meetings, my responsibilities. I surrender the conversations I don't know how to have yet, the decisions I haven't made yet, the situations I can't control no matter how tightly I try to hold on. I surrender my emotions, the anxiety I woke up with, the sadness I've been quietly carrying, the frustration that's been sitting under the surface. I surrender my fears about the future, my regrets about the past, and the pressure I put on myself to have it all figured out. I surrender my finances, Lord. You know what's due, what's owed, what's uncertain. I surrender my relationships, the ones that are strong, and the ones that feel strained. I surrender my work, my career, my sense of identity that sometimes gets too tangled up in what I do instead of who I am in you. Today, I am not going to try to carry what was never meant for my shoulders. I lay it all down at your feet, not because I don't care about these things, but because I trust you more than I trust my own grip. Lord, help me remember, before anything else competes for my attention today, seek first your kingdom and your righteousness, and everything else will be added. That's not just a nice verse, Father. That's a promise. It means I don't have to chase everything all at once, scrambling and striving and exhausting myself trying to make life work through sheer effort. It means if I put you first, before the job, before the relationship, before the goal, before the fear, you will take care of the rest. So this morning, before I check my phone for the 15th time, before I let the noise of the world set the tone for my day, I choose you first. Not because I have it all together, but because I know that when you are first, everything else finds its right place. Walk with me today, Lord, not just in the background, but right beside me, in every hour, every conversation, every decision. Guide my steps when I don't know which way to go. Give me wisdom in every meeting, clarity in every choice, patience in every conversation that could go sideways. Be present in the ordinary moments, the drive, the errand, the small talk, because I know you care about all of it, not just the big things. If there is an opportunity coming my way today, let me recognize it. If there is a person who needs a kind word, let me be sensitive enough to notice them. If there is a mistake trying to happen, redirect me before it does. I don't want to walk through today on autopilot, Lord. I want to walk through it aware that you are with me in every single moment of it. Father, right now I bring you every anxious thought. You know the ones that circle back at 2 a.m. You know the what-ifs that steal my peace before I even get out of bed. You know the overthinking, the second-guessing, the fear of what might go wrong today. Your word tells me not to be anxious about anything, but in every situation, through prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, to present my requests to you. And that your peace, a peace that doesn't even make logical sense given my circumstances, will guard my heart and my mind. So Lord, I'm handing you my anxiety this morning. I don't want to just manage it. I want you to replace it. Where there is fear, bring your peace. Where there is confusion, bring clarity. Where my mind wants to spiral, anchor me. I don't need to understand everything today. I just need to trust the one who does. Cover me today, Father. Cover my family. Cover my home, my workplace, my car, every road I drive on, and every place my feet will walk. You are my refuge and my fortress, the God in whom I trust. I don't have to be afraid of the terror that comes at night or the arrow that flies in the day, because you are my shelter. Let your angels go before me, guarding me in all my ways, protecting me from dangers I can see and the ones I never even knew were there. Protect my children if I have them. Protect my parents. Protect the people I love who are out in the world right now, in places I can't reach or see. You are the keeper who never slumbers, never sleeps, always watching over the coming and going of those you love. I rest in that protection today, not because nothing bad ever happens, but because I know you are with me even in the valley, and nothing touches me that doesn't first pass through your hands. Lord, there is someone watching this right now who has been quietly suffering. Maybe it's pain in their body that hasn't gone away. Maybe it's a wound in their heart that no one else knows about. Maybe it's exhaustion that sleep can't touch, because it's not their body that's tired, it's their soul. If that's you, I want you to know, God sees what you have not said out loud. He knows the diagnosis. He knows the sleepless nights. He knows the grief you've been carrying quietly so you wouldn't burden anyone else. Father, I ask for healing this morning. Physical healing, where bodies are hurting. Emotional healing, where hearts are broken. Mental healing, where minds are exhausted and overwhelmed. Spiritual healing, where faith feels thin and worn out. Restore what has been broken. Renew what has become weary. You are the God who makes all things new, and I believe you are not finished with this story yet. Not this body, not this heart, not this situation that looks unfixable right now. Before we go any further, I want you to pause with me for just a second. Think about the one thing you've been carrying that you haven't said out loud to anyone. Maybe it's a fear, maybe it's a need, maybe it's a dream you've almost given up on. Whatever it is, this moment is for you to bring it to God honestly. If you feel led, type it in the comments. It could be as simple as healing for my mom, or peace over my finances, or just the words, God is with me today. Sometimes speaking it out, even in a comment section, is the first step of releasing it into God's hands instead of carrying it alone. Take a moment, then let's keep going together. Father, I bring my finances to you this morning. You know what's tight. You know what's owed. You know the pressure that comes with trying to make ends meet in a world that never seems to slow down its demands. I'm not asking for guaranteed riches, Lord. I'm asking for your wisdom, your provision, and your faithfulness. Give me wisdom to steward what I already have well. Open doors of opportunity, a job, a client, a raise, a new direction that align with your will for my life. Where there is debt, give me a plan and the discipline to walk it out. Where there is lack, remind me that you are Jehovah Jireh, the God who provides, not because I earned it, but because you are faithful. I don't need to strive out of fear today. I can work hard, plan wisely, and still trust that you are the one who ultimately opens and closes doors. Lord, I lift up the people closest to my heart. Watch over my family, my spouse, my children, my parents, my siblings. Where there is tension, bring reconciliation. Where there is distance, bring closeness. Where there is misunderstanding, bring clarity and grace. Give me patience with the people I love most, especially on the days when patience feels hardest to find. Strengthen my marriage, or if I'm waiting for one, strengthen my trust in your timing. Protect my children's hearts and minds in a world that pulls at them from every direction. Heal the relationships that have been strained by things left unsaid. Let my home be a place of peace, not chaos. Let love lead in every interaction today, even the difficult ones. Father, there is someone listening right now who feels stuck. Maybe you've been praying for the same breakthrough for months, even years, and it feels like nothing is moving. I want you to hear this clearly. Delay is not denial. Just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean God has forgotten you. Sometimes what looks like silence is actually preparation. Sometimes what feels like a closed door is God protecting you from something you couldn't see, while He builds something better behind the scenes. Lord, give courage to the one who feels stuck today. Give clarity to the one who doesn't know which direction to walk in. Open the doors that need to open and close, gently, the ones that were never meant for us. Strengthen the tired hands and weak knees of the one who has almost given up. Breakthrough is coming, maybe not on our timeline, but on yours, and your timing has never once failed. If you are walking through a valley right now, a season that doesn't make sense, a loss that still stings, a diagnosis, a divorce, a disappointment, I want you to know God has not left you there alone. Fear not, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. That's not a promise for easy seasons only. That's a promise for right now. in whatever you're walking through. And we know that in all things, God works for the good of those who love Him. Even the things that don't feel good right now. Even the things we don't understand yet. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Father, for everyone in a hard season today, remind them you are the shepherd who does not abandon the sheep in the valley. You walk through it with us. You are not distant from the pain. You are near to the brokenhearted, and you are working even when we cannot see it. So today, I will not walk in fear. I will walk in faith. I declare that this day belongs to God, and He has already gone before me. I declare that whatever tried to defeat me yesterday does not have authority over today. I declare that the anxiety I woke up with does not get to write the story of how this day goes. I declare healing over sickness. I declare provision over lack. I declare peace over chaos. I declare breakthrough over delay. I declare restoration over what has been broken. I declare that greater is He who is in me than anything I will face today. I am not carrying this day in my own strength. I am carrying it in the strength of the God who split seas, who raised the dead, who turned mourning into dancing, and who has never once failed to keep His promises. Today, I stand in victory, not because my circumstances have changed, but because my God has not changed. This is my declaration. This is my faith. This is my breakthrough morning. And now, Father, I return to a place of stillness. I release control of today into your hands. Whatever happens, the good, the hard, the unexpected, I trust that you are still on the throne. I trust that you see the whole picture even when I only see the next step. I trust that you love me too much to leave me where I am. Have your way in my heart today. Shape my words, my actions, my reactions. Let me be a reflection of your peace to everyone I encounter. And when this day is done, let me look back and see your fingerprints all over it, in the small moments and the big ones. I trust you with today. I trust you with tomorrow. I trust you with the parts of my story I haven't seen yet. In Jesus' mighty name, amen. If this prayer spoke to your heart this morning, take a moment to like this video. It helps this prayer reach someone else who needs it today. Subscribe to Prayer for Every Season so you never miss a moment like this one. And if you know someone carrying a heavy load right now, share this with them. It might be exactly what they need. Before you go, leave a comment with a simple declaration of faith. Something like, God is with me today, or whatever's on your heart this morning. Let's fill this space with encouragement for everyone watching. Go into your day in peace. You are not alone.